Good afternoon, everybody. This was the following Tuesday texting Torah challenge. Steve was driving his car when he saw his buddy of his friend Bill, who was struggling. He was carrying 4 big bags of groceries. Steve decided to pull over the side of the road and offer Bill a lift. And said, Bill, do me a favor. Take all your groceries. Happy to give you a hand. Put it in the trunk of my car. Bill is very, very grateful. Gets to his destination, gets to his home, opens the trunk, takes out the bags, and he leaves. A few days later, Steve goes into his car to drive again, and he has this terrible stench. Absolutely wretched smell. He can't figure out what it is. And he looks in the back of his trunk, and lo and behold, there was chicken that was found to have been sitting there in the summer, in the scorching heat, for the past few days. Chicken that was in Bill's bag that he left there, or that spilled out of the bag that remained there for the past few days. He tries to clean it, can't get rid of the smell. He has no choice but to spend $500 to get new upholstery in order to remove this disgusting odor. Steve then goes to Bill and says, Bill, it was your chicken. I gave you the lift. I was a nice guy. It cost me $500 because of what you did. You need to pay me the money. Bill said, listen, I feel bad. I feel bad. You gave me a lift, but what do you want from me, right? I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't mean to harm you in any way, right? What do you think? Should Bill repay Steve for his upholstery that needed to be replaced? So there are 2 ways to look at this scenario. One could argue that if you cause damage, and there's the indirect damage, in Hebrew that's called grama b'nezikin, indirect damage, you're actually exempt. You're not obligated to pay indirect damage. However, I saw in the name of Rav Elyashiv that this is considered direct damage. Why? Because the moment you bring chicken into a car, chicken has an ability to be toxic, to be dangerous. So since Bill brought it into the car, he's bringing something which is potentially a dangerous item.
Dangerous or smelly?
Or smelly. Well, it's smelly, dangerous, right? And therefore he has an obligation to remove it. If he leaves it in there, the stench, the foul smell, almost, does kick in immediately. It's not immediate, but it's something which is considered to be potentially harmful and potentially have a dangerous odor to it. So from what I saw, there were 2 different schools of thought. One is that it's actually a delayed damage, indirect damage, and you'd be exempt. The other opinion is no, it's actually considered direct damage because the chicken, bringing a chicken into a car, actually is considered something which potentially could be directly harmful and has this odor. Those are the 2 different ways of analyzing the situation. What the actual law would be, that you have to ask the rabbinic court for. I'm just here to talk about interesting scenarios and how to try to analyze them. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day.